Well, this is a off time for a stream, but Rancho Del Arroyo's out, and I wanted to get out here on the new map and run around a little bit. So, a lot of times we do this in a different order. A lot of times we sort of have a video of the first hunt, and then a stream later, but the more I think about it, the less that makes sense. So I wanted to have like a proper exploring the new map kind of stream, and then we'll have a video later on today. What's up, Bottom Boy? Sleepy Hunters. I appreciate you being here, Kyla. I know it's early. What's up, Rage Nation? Good to see you, man. Kyla's raised. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. I appreciate you. It's 5 a.m. as you know, Flinter, so I will likely vanish and miss this one. I certainly do not blame you in the slightest. I appreciate you, Rebecca. Hopefully all is going well at such an early time. Isn't this a bit early? It is, Wesley. I went to bed at 3 a.m. Oh, I should claim this outpost. Hi, Rocky. So, I was making that quick guide. I got back from Georgia at like 9 o'clock to my parents, and then I got back here at like 10:30. Made the quick guide, got to bed at like 3. Was really hoping maybe the map wasn't out at 7 a.m. when I woke up, but it's out, so we're gonna run around. But I must say, despite the lack of sleep, I'm very excited, and there is such a whole new world of possibilities. Now, I will actually address a couple of bugs here, because when I say there's a whole new world of possibilities, a lot of it is kind of Trophy Lodge related. As you guys know, a lot of like the kind of lens I look at the game through is kind of based on like what we can do with a Trophy Lodge and like how to make it a better looking lodge, that kind of perspective. At least with coyotes and whitetail, rares are displaying as common in the Trophy Lodge, and I don't think that's going to be a permanent issue. I'm really crossing my fingers because, of course, we have 2 super rare whitetail, but there should be data that those animals have that's unique to them, and I'm guessing there's just something that's misreading that data. It's not so much that they're going to stay as rares that are now displaying as common, so fingers crossed that's fixed. But I'm excited to get some stuff, you know, get some of the new species and put together some of those new multi-mounts. Is that pronounced? I'm Dior, am I saying that right? Thank you for the super chat, man. Hopefully I got that right. Got bobcats out here. Now they're going to be just sort of leaving their zones. I wanted to come up here first, mainly for these guys, pheasants. I do have the new 16 gauge on me. Got some whitetail chill, and they must be spooked due to bobcats. I'm actually glad that we get to stream this map a little bit because, of course, because of the fact that I was in Georgia, didn't get to actually stream the early access. Ches says hi bye and agrees on that raise. Hopefully you have a good day, Ches. I imagine you're off to work, so hopefully that goes well, if you can hear me anyway. What's up, Archie? I have heard about the lodge bug. I went in there and checked. I have 2 super rare common whitetail currently, but like I was saying, they should have data. Hey, thank you, Rage Nation. It's not like it's just a label that sticks with them. There's probably some kind of number or something, and I'm guessing that is probably being misread because they did some like texture stuff. Fingers crossed anyway. That's awesome, Acid. Glad to hear that. It's 4 a.m. in Alaska? Oh goodness, yeah. Time zone strugs. The fact that I want to do like a stream and a video today sort of forced me to have to stream good and early, but then again, I like to stream early when the maps come out. It's a little more fun. No, well, it's a pretty big one, but I was gonna say no diamond bighorn here, like on the early access. There should be some pheasants around. Kind of surprised we didn't see any. The goal really is gonna be to run around and unlock outposts and hopefully hunt in the process. I'd really like to get a number of pheasants while we're out though. We're getting into whitetail drink time. So if we head over that direction, yeah, I think that's the outpost that's by this, well, there might be one south of it, but there should be an outpost over by that big lake, and we can maybe go and check the better whitetail spot. Wendy, thank you for the super chat as well, and Shannon, thank you. Don't know why that one didn't pop up on my screen, but thank you, man. Did they do something with the lodge? Yeah, so they retextured a lot of the like old species that are on this map now. Bighorn are the most obvious example of that. I'm not sure that broke the bighorn, but whitetail and coyotes, the rares in the lodge, display as commons right now. I'm hoping that's like a very... What did we hit there? I hope that's a temporary thing. How far was that? 250? If we were even close... Is there like an invisible rock there? Well, there we go. A little bit odd, but that's fine. How do I say your name? I'm going to call you Met because that's about the most that I can pronounce. So hopefully that's alright, man. Thank you for the super chat. Love your content. Do you know if pheasants have any rare fur types? I don't necessarily. The ones that we got on the early access were gray and mottled. Not mottled, molting. Mottled's the rabbits. But, yeah, I'm confident molting is not rare. Gray I don't think is either. I don't actually know if there's any rares. Hopefully that's something we can find. They added a rarity category? Where's that, Regination? I'll have to check that out. Not out on console yet. Yeah, July is the information that we know as of now. I'm going to set up some of these as we go along. I also do have the tents with me. There should be a fix for the tent glitch that's been happening. So hopefully setting up tents isn't really much of a waste of time, but because we are going to set up tents, I figured it would be worthwhile to just hang on to the skills and perks that we had and bring the tents around. First actual, first new species Rancho Del Arroyo kill. 1234 kg, that's kind of interesting. Gonna fall asleep during this 100% since I just got home from work. No worries, dude. I appreciate you dropping by. What's up, Freeze Man? Is Dilute a rare from Yodier? It is a uncommon. Looks like another pinned comment required. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Is that for the console release? I can do that if you wish. I'll have to switch to the browser version because Streamlabs is rude to me. There's a turkey track. Surprised that there's no pheasants. I guess they're gonna be around here. I guarantee you'll run into them. But was hoping to have one killed by now. Anyway, we'll continue off this direction. Like I said, if we're gonna go over here and if we're gonna go over here during whitetail drink time, we might as well make a point of checking out that really good lake. I was asking because you were saying your whitetail were showing up as common, unless you're talking about their actual fur type is glitch. Yeah, like the fur type itself is this brown color, like a normal common whitetail, and it displays, it says common. It's so hard to explain, and I really don't know how the game works. I want to make that very clear. But I understand from just like what people have told me about Classic, and I don't know if they know how Classic works or if they know how games such as Classic work. But like animals have an ID, basically, and that's like a long number, and something about that number determines fur type and stuff like that. I'm guessing Call the Wild is similar. I actually kind of think there was a time where, I believe I did it in the Great One video, I scrolled and got this super like weird long number in the trophy manager for my whitetail, and that may have been like the animal ID, but anyway, there should be some numbers that are associated with like fur type and all that stuff, and I don't think that should have changed. I'm guessing this is going to be a very crude example, but let's say any whitetail that starts and ends, like their ID number starts and ends with like a 5, I don't know. Those are going to be albino. Maybe it's looking for ones now that start and end with a 6, or something that's impossible. Start and end with a number greater than, like a digit greater than 9. There's not like an individual digit greater than 9. It could be some weird thing like that. Oh goodness, Acid. Hey, there's a decent pheasant track. I'm not too sure where he is, but maybe we'll see him. Gotcha, Region. Good deal. Jonathan, I record with OBS Studio. I stream with Streamlabs OBS. Any new noticeable bugs? The only thing that I'm aware of is what I've been mentioning there with the fur types. It seems to specifically affect coyotes and whitetail, but I don't know if there's anything else just yet. One small male bunny. Maybe we'll hit him real quick. I do like them. The ears on these, they're like the most unique, I would say, out of the rabbit species. Oof. Maybe we won't get him. Not the best shooting. Maybe he's gonna just run off and stop for us. I don't know how far that is. Dang it. So close. Alright, he deserves to live. He's outsmarting me. Is the red deer track bugged? I'm not aware of any red deer track bug. What's up, Trace? You haven't missed too much. My poor shooting on that rabbit and... what, I think we shot a bighorn and a whitetail buck? Perhaps a second whitetail buck. It's not something that's going to be super near future kind of thing, but I do intend to do a second Great One grind on this map after we have, like, whatever diamonds or rares that we really want to get. So obviously, like, a diamond of every species is one major one, but with the new multi-mounts, I think a rare turkey is pretty high on my list. There's certain multi-mounts that we have set up that we're likely to take down, and I think the old Merriam's turkey, Gobble Gobble, I think is the name of the mount. We're probably going to take that one down in favor of the two turkey types one. We'll see, though. What's up, Twinkies? Good to see you, man. Thank you for the super chat. It's 6 in the morning, but good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a good early morning. It's still early for you. I'll give you a break on the aim. I also haven't played the game in a week, but no excuse for missing a rabbit like that. Such cool ears. It's alright, this little guy. They don't seem incredibly difficult to get diamonds of. We had 2 on the early access. Trying to wake up, relatable. Anyway, I don't think I finished my thought there. 2 gold whitetail. Nice. If we're gonna do that second Great One grind, even if it's a little bit down the road, any and all whitetail bucks we can kill are just going towards those respawns. There's been quite a few great ones killed in the community as well, so I'm more confident than ever that they're fixed, and therefore more willing to actually do that grind when we get there. Kyla and I should play together when I'm streaming? We've sort of done that with some things. I think because Call of the Wild isn't cross-platform, it would be difficult right now because she plays on Xbox. One thing that we're probably going to do, although it would be on Twitch, is Second Extinction. That's an Avalanche Studio game. It's like dinosaur mass AI kind of thing. And September they're supposed to release cross-platform for that, so we'll probably do some streams together. What's up, Hammers? Thank you so much for the super chat. Good to see it. Do you think they should add a way to search for trophies in the hunting lodge? It sometimes takes me ages to find them. 100%. Filters like quality of life stuff. They did that stream where they talked quality of life, and it sort of made it seem like some of that stuff would come soon, but we've seen no such things. Just like, yeah, search or be able to filter by species or date or something in the trophy manager would be awesome. And same thing goes for the map. Like, this is an empty one, so it's not going to be as good. But if we had filters to be like, what zones do we have here? Only bighorn zones. If I only want to display those, my one drink zone here could display stuff like that. There is a release command that I updated, by the way, Kyle. I don't know if you saw that or not. Maybe it's not working. I have no idea. Can you only get one great one, or can you grind for multiple? You can grind for multiple. I think there's a guy that's killed, what, 4 now? What's up, TTV? That is the plane, Winter Fox. Although, I'm not too sure where we're going to do it yet. I'm not 100% sure there's a lodge there, but I think there should be. Max score for Harlequin Duck should be just 7.5. September cross-platform for Second Extinction, not for Call of the Wild. There's no news of Call of the Wild getting any kind of cross-platform, but yeah, Second Extinction, it does give me a little hope for Call of the Wild maybe getting cross-platform, because Second Extinction is, I think, also a fairly niche game. I don't know how big that game is, but I don't think it's huge. So maybe it could happen. I would like for it to happen anyway. What's an easy diamond in your opinion? Bathetius Ibex are a pretty easy one, or Ibex in general, on Quattro Colinas. Is it out for PC? Rancho Del Arroyo is out for PC, yes. Don't know exactly when it came out, but probably like an hour to an hour and a half ago. something like that. And we're just out here exploring, you know, running into cactuses, stuff like that. There's leucistic and mellow for pheasants, I know that for sure. That sounds like something I'd like to get a hold of. Speaking of that, we have yet to kill a pheasant yet, but pheasants and rabbits, rares and diamonds are ones that I really want to get and fill those little multi-mounts. I'd love to have a bunch of different ones, like 2 diamonds, 2 rares, diamond and a rare, maybe some bigger uncommons, just different poses, different places, and a lot of stuff like that. Okay, I actually found that it is better to go down this side, so this is kind of straying a little bit away from the whole concept of exploring and, you know, unlocking outposts, but it's a good spot. I want to go down there. Why is the fast traveling and changing time so slow? They added like a little fade thing. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it could be multiplayer related to kind of like better sync everybody on the server. I'm hoping it's that. I am curious. When I get to hunt on multiplayer, I'll pay attention. I wonder if when the host changes the time now, if everybody's screen fades to black, or like what happens. Has anybody played multiplayer and found that out? Is Nightbot being rude? There he is. He's working. What weapon loadout do you have right now? Right now we're running with the 16 gauge because, as I mentioned in the pheasant video, I think, I do still want to get a diamond with every weapon. And even though we shot a diamond pheasant on the early access, that wasn't here in the live game, so I want to get a diamond with that. Then I'm likely to carry the 10 gauge over the 16. Though the 16 is still good. I used it in the quick guide. I didn't show it right after I killed the rooster pheasant. I dropped 2 more hens like at a greater distance, and it was doing good. So maybe, we'll see. Other than that, I have the 303 just for fun, the 243, and the 22. Yeah, Chris, we're on the main account. Anything we kill today on stream is something we get to keep, which I'm excited about. How you holding up, Kyla? I was wondering if you have any tips on diamond mule deer. I have a gold piebald, but no diamond. To be honest, if you have a good... Goodness gracious, I can't even speak yet. It's too early. If you have a gold piebald, you're probably doing a lot right. I would say this map actually should be good for ground mule deer. It's got the same drink time length as Parque Fernando. I might have had... I might have been 1 hour off in the quick guide for mule deer drink time. I think it's 14 to 17. Anyway, ooh, hello there. Max weight Kaya, why not? See if we can find this guy. What was I saying? The drink time for mule deer on this map is 45 real minutes. It's the same on Parque Fernando, but it's different times. The no particle tracks glitch is a thing on this map as well. It's not as bad though for anything larger than bobcats, really. Anyway, getting sidetracked. I would say this map or Parque, hunt them during their drink time. This map, I think it's actually 14 to 1700, and then Parque would be 9 to 1200. Just shoot every buck you see during their drink time and repeat until you get a 5. Good, Kyla. Wish I was joining you for such things. Face cam is overrated, especially when I just look back and forth, to be honest. I think it would get a little annoying. Where is Mr. Solokai? You know what's odd? Oh, it's a gobbler. When I was on the early access, it took me forever to find a male coyote. I was really worried that they messed up and didn't have any on the map. First thing we find here is a max weight one. I can't speak, it's too early. As if you could speak fluent English before. Fair enough. Fair enough. Next track. I'll tell you what, I don't hate it. Without the particle effect, it really does add a layer of challenge to tracking. And I think it sort of would reward slower hunting, because when you can be... That's not the right track. When you can be so confident that you're going to be able to track down an animal, you really don't need to worry about spooking them. I'm much less confident without that particle effect. I really may play the game going forward like this anyway, and then maybe, you know, have the particle effect as an option should we end up tracking like a bobcat or something where we just can't see the next track. I was hoping that would be fixed for this update, but I'm also not surprised as I'm sure the game's pretty nearly ready to go when that early access like creator build comes out. Using robots to deal with the masses, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Gotta make things happen sometimes. English Nation, I love it. 12 out of 12. This is not early access, no, this is live game, officially out on PC. I don't know how far we're gonna end up tracking this guy, but as long as his tracks keep showing up, we'll keep going. Speaking of, I just saw it. They really hide well. Myra, am I saying your name right? Mayor? Possibly. Thank you for the super chat. What time is it for you? 8:20 a.m. A little early. Oh yeah, Kyla? Got some kind of different track here. Turkey or pheasant, most likely. Next one. It really does. Ooh, make it difficult. Rest zone, okay. Where is... There's a warning call. I'm guessing he's not far in front of us. Trot, we probably spooked him. Which is kind of the goal. Coyotes run very slowly, so that's fine. I just need to know. Just now or... Nah. There's maybe an answer. Nope, I thought I saw droppings. I'm asking because every single red deer I kill has completely symmetrical antlers. There was a time where, with all antlered species, just now by the way, so he's not too far in front of us, with all antlered species, it was either completely symmetrical or very uneven. I don't know if that's actually changed. I really haven't paid attention. We're going to be hunting whitetail here shortly, and I'll try to look for you, but I don't think that would be an issue unique to red deer. Where is he? Just a mythical. Worth the look. Sure would have been nice. I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do with the Coyotes multi-mount yet. I'm considering taking it down, especially considering currently our piebald is displaying as a common. Again, I'm hoping that is fixed sooner rather than later. But I might do the multi-mount with the bobcat and the coyote that we saw in the early access period. And then do the albino rabbit that we have just kind of by itself. Excuse you, don't turn. Chased y'all this way, you're not supposed to turn away from us. Got some javelina tracks out this way. I am excited to, I think mostly in multiplayer, honestly, just like run around the desert area and see what we can find for javelina. Can't wait for this to hit console. I hope it's soon, car meat. I really do. I was really, having my fingers crossed for like a simultaneous release. Unfortunately, no such luck, but maybe it can happen. I almost want to... Nah, we're not going to put together that multi-mount. If we do it, we'll take apart the other one. Didn't really put us that much farther away. We kind of ran parallel to the lake, so we'll just kind of continue forward. How much longer do you plan on streaming? I intend to stop at 10 a.m. My time, so more than an hour and a half yet. EW should be starting their stream around then, and I don't want to take away from that, because who knows, they may have some console information or, something like that would be potentially good to see, so we'll stop then, unless we're chasing something cool. Do you think the coyote was a good choice for this map? I do. I also like the fact that they sort of changed up the fur. You know what else? We should, in EW stream, nicely and not spam it, but ask about the fur type thing, make sure they're aware of it, and hopefully it can be fixed, maybe even before it releases on console, depending on how far away that is. But just hopefully like a hotfix for that. If it can't be fixed, like if it can't be retroactively fixed, which it was sort of retroactively done, so it should be able to, I'm gonna be a little upset, because like rip 2 super rare whitetail, but maybe we'll get him back on the second Great One grind. Anyway, just thought of that. Something else we might be able to find out during their stream is potential information on that. Turkey, just a small fella. I wouldn't mind getting to smoke a couple of those. There's a rabbit just chilling there. Little female, so we'll let that go. I've not seen any rare antelope jackrabbits posted like anywhere, any of the content creators' videos or streams, so not sure what they have. I hope they open up the amount of lodges you can have in the future along with the new one, not as long. Oh, that was probably not correct. My brain was half not dumb. Anyway, yeah, more variety in like the lodges themselves. We're coming up on 2 years here since the second safari. That was November of 2019. I think it's about time we have a new, you know, building to place our trophies in, and in my opinion, the only thing they can do is continue to get bigger and better. So hopefully that is the way it goes. In my opinion, this is probably the last map that I can do one singular lodge for like all of my best trophies. If they don't have a new lodge before the next map, we're probably going to have to start a second one. I mean, we have a second one, but we'll have to start combining things in some weird way. How's your morning? It's not too bad, all things considered. Woke up, didn't think the map was out. Was very much thinking I could go back to bed and then realized the map was out, so that was interesting. I'm late. What's the plan today? Simply to run around and somewhat unlock stuff, somewhat explore. Just sort of see what we can do. This should be a very, very good whitetail spot, so we're going to take our time getting down into here. It's 9:04. They'll be in their zones. Whitetail drink time, by the way, on this map is 8 to 11, which one thing that, in my opinion, they got very right on this map is the way that the active zone times are spread out. So if you start a hunt at 5 a.m., you've got bighorn and bobcat drinking from 4 to 7. That's a big turkey, but who knows where it's at. Then after that, from 8 to 11, you have whitetail drinking. In there, you also have, let me make sure I have the species pulled up so I can make sure that I know what I'm talking about. Pheasant, jackrabbit, and turkey all just feed throughout the day. So you still have like something active going on there. Mule deer drink in the afternoon, like 13 or 1400, I forget exactly when that is. You're just consistently, pretty much no matter what time it is, able to go and hunt something. And to me, that's really, really important in a map. And in a game that's got like a large multiplayer presence, and a game that I think a lot of people place a lot of focus on multiplayer, being able to actually hunt something regardless of what time it is in the game is a big deal, and I think they got that right on this map. Amy is now on my lap. That's like one of my favorite pictures I have of the doggos. Was her just chilling on my lap. Big lap dog. Why didn't they add multi-mounts for Te Awaroa? I have no idea. I think they could have. There's a lot of potential there with like chamois or, you know, potentially the goats, but no such luck. Hi. I hear footsteps from a small buck. This area shouldn't really... Yeah, that's more what we're looking for. We sort of spooked them. It's unfortunate. Down there a little further, I think we're going to see even more whitetail. None of these look to be huge, so that's all good. We'll just sort of keep on scooting along down here. Once we get around this corner, that's when we really should see the majority of them. Now again, what we saw in the early access, it was like a beta build, so things are subject to change. Maybe this area is not going to be as ridiculous, but I'm guessing it's got at least good potential. Do you want me to pin something, Acid? Or Kylo, or anybody who's dealing with the chat? Do you want me to pin something regarding console? I can do that if you wish, just give me a heads up. Yeah, this area is good, but this shouldn't be the spot. It should be more like around that corner. The one buck, wherever he was, there's more. Let's just get that guy, he's not too bad. We can just stick that shot through his shoulder there. A couple of, excuse me, right click, don't do this to me. A couple of decent ones in there. Is the Steam sale still going? I think so. Was it a part of the summer sale? I actually don't know. Please do it. Alright, what if... that? You want me to pin the Nightbot thing, Kyla? I can do that. Hopefully I'm understanding correctly. In the meantime, I need to actually open my own chat in the browser because... Strugs. Pin message. Alright, hopefully I did what you wanted. Game's not updating, just gotta buy the DLC. Nice, man. Hopefully the map treats you nicely. So far, we definitely haven't had a bad time. Couple of good-sized bucks. The mythical coyotes. We've seen some big bighorn, but obviously them being an older species, I'm not so much worried about them. Specific day for console release, just July is the best we know at the moment. I love the gobble sounds are louder. It's a really good sign. Another decent buck. All the whitetail bucks we've shot have been good sized. People still ask, but it's fine. I know it. 25% off on Steam, that's a pretty good deal. Especially when there's new content in the game. Okay. Right up here is where we saw the diamond whitetail, the piebald doe, all that stuff in the early access. The fact that we don't see any whitetail right now, maybe they're in a slightly different spot on my map. In which case, we probably saw them all and there wasn't anything crazy. Or we saw... oh no, they're in there. Never mind. They're just all packed in there. That's a wide boyo. I don't see anything huge. We're going to continue walking in case there's any close. Bighorn. Big males. I like the gobble sounds because I heard none when I was there. I basically heard none when I was here too. It was one of the quietest turkey seasons I've ever had. And I was out the most. So like, it's not like I just didn't go. I think had I got on the first day I'd heard probably a lot more, but I had priorities. I think that's it. Let's shoot that interesting wide boyo then. Might as well. And then we'll somewhat watch and see what comes out of here. There was a good buck in there. Now he's dead. I'm pretty pleased with that. This is, I think, what's maybe going to be the most difficult about grinding whitetail on this map is finding like these spots to set up your tents and actually see everything. Because that's what is rather important, is just being able to get to your spot, spot all the whitetail, shoot what you need, and move on. There's some areas where they're kind of tucked back into the brush, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. It's an outpost over there. That's probably where we're going to go next. I wish we'd actually gone a little further forward. From where we killed the coyote, that spot there is good, and I want to put a tent there. Should have been paying attention when I was too excited to get down to this spot. None around that side, so I think we pretty much got the best of what's here. Need more caffeine than what this coffee is giving. Gonna have to... oh no, you drank all the Red Bulls, never mind. Never mind. Recommended loadout for this map? In the quick guide video that I made, I basically said the 7mm or like the M1, you know, one of those calibers. Look at that nice tail, by the way. And then 243, 22, and a shotgun of some kind. Another 85 to 100. Did not see that one. Okay, what are we gonna do? I say, yeah, let's go over to the next outpost there. That's a big thing that I want to do, is make sure we have a lot of the map unlocked. So I don't want to spend too much time chasing any one individual species. Are the new animal models on other maps as well? You know, I wish... what? Thank you. Why did it... odd. It just put us at the place that I wanted to go to? Saves time, but I don't think it's supposed to work that way. Well, anyway, I guess we'll go down here. As I was trying to say, I didn't get to go on Silver Ridge Peaks or Layton or any of those maps and tests, so Maybe someone in here has done so and has an answer for that. Is this the live game? It is, Levi. Live game, actual release, any cool things we may come across we can actually keep this time. See you guys hiding up there in the shadows, that's cool. Seeing the bighorn just kind of up there in the trees in the midday heat. Highest level in Call of the Wild, as for players, level 60. What's up, Jessica? Summer's been good so far. The render glitch is finally gone. I know Scarecrow on one of his streams was having something weird with like fast traveling and still seeing the render glitch, but yeah, everything on the early access build that I saw was fine. Does hunting pressure mean anything in this game? Where did they go? I mop an area with animals. I read that part. There we go. And they still show up like crazy. The biggest thing that hunting pressure does is, for one, like delete zones. So, as we're picking up random tracks here, if you were to shoot 4 animals in the same place, like over here we killed 2 and you can see the brighter pressure. If we shot 4 here, this zone icon wouldn't be on the map anymore, and the whitetail that drink here are likely going to move like up here or down here, or just generally move their zone a bit. And the other thing is, if you're trying to call animals in through heavy hunting pressure, they're going to go alert and be a lot more cautious, like much more easily. I think $7.99 Kylo, but I'm not sure. What's up, TK? Flinter live at this time of day, trying to, you know, make the most of the early release. Got a lot of stuff to do today. I intend to make a video hunting this map for the normal release time, like normal video time, so 5 p.m. Eastern. And then I also want to do, or kind of have to do, the best of, June montage? How's it going though, TK? I was actually, I don't know if you're aware of this yet, so if not, no worries. There's, ooh. What did I see there? I saw 2 to 3. 17 to 20. That's a, I don't know. TK killed a level 2 diamond pheasant on the stream there, so that may be a diamond level 2. Anyway, what I was about to get at was, if you happen to know TK, or whoever needs to be aware of the fur type bug in the lodge aware, basically, rare whitetail and coyotes are showing as common if you haven't heard of such things. You don't need to justify yourself? Nah, I was just saying. All the stuff going on. Anyway, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I was curious if maybe you have any information on that, if at all. Is the new 16 gauge not shooting glitch fixed? I don't imagine so. Awesome, TK, good. Good to hear. That is something I'll make sure to mention as well then. Anytime that I'm talking about such things. Anyway, yeah, the 16 gauge, if you get that glitch, just tap your reload button, whether you're on, well, right now I guess only PC, but if it is still out, like let's say you're watching this later and it's out on console and you're having that bug, just hitting the reload button fixes it. Okay, we somewhat want to sneak up on that pheasant. We don't want to just go tearing down there. Got their zone and everything. Cool. Is it just me, or does it look kind of light? Kinda. I don't know if there's something going on there. There's also a male right here. Fishing, hunting, and kayaking. Thank you for the super chat, man. Love all the work you put into making your fans happy. Keep up the good work. Pheasant on top. Can't wait for console. I really hope it comes out soon on console, man. And thank you so much. I appreciate you, dude. Is there a story for this map? There are story missions, as per usual. I'm not going to do any mission content until the map is out on all platforms. So I have the mission log disabled. Only thing I've heard, I guess, is the little, you know, loading into the map dialogue. Where is Mr. Pheasant here? I guess I ought to have this in hand. Jordan, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for uploading so frequently. Times are tough, and I look forward to the content. Your advice on the last stream got me a diamond piebald elk. That's awesome, man. Which elk species? I'm curious. Rocky Mountain or Roosevelt. Either way, congrats on that, man. That's awesome. Alright, where are the pheasants? So what happens with pheasants, if you spook them, they will flee and go into a defensive state. And I thought it was a bug, but I think it's intentional. Their defensive state is essentially they run into the brush and hide, and you can't actually flush them. At that point, they're trying to just hunker down and blend in. That's a hen. Is there a rooster around here? That's a hen. We heard a rooster. I'm not trying to fire a shot when there might be a rooster in the area. Because we know there is one down there, too. Or actually a good one. I don't see his track anywhere. If he's not here, it's no big deal, but would have been nice to get him. Also a hen. I mean, we hit that. Looks like it's gonna fly a little bit. We're far enough away that it shouldn't affect the other pheasants. Hopefully not. Got a diamond mountain mallard today. Nice. That's pretty cool. I'm a little worried, by the way. I don't know if dogs can track pheasants. I'm not trying to crash my game with a big one out there the other direction, so we'll worry about that later to find out. Fishing, hunting, and kayaking, thank you again. He said Rocky Mountain elk? Oh. I don't know if he said that in chat or if it was in the message and I'm just blind, but thank you, man. That's awesome, dude. That would be certainly a species I would prefer. Cool stuff. Sounds good, TK. Thanks for stopping in. Really do appreciate you, and thank you for the information as well. The sound and animation of the 16 gauge is so good. You know, that's what really makes me wonder if I am going to carry the 10 gauge for certain when we get a diamond with the 16 gauge, regardless of what it is. It's really fun to shoot. It sounds good. Sometimes I wonder, do I want that additional power? Because here's the thing, on single player, you know, you flush a pheasant and you miss out, you know, whatever. Go back to that spot, and during their zone time, he's probably going to be there again. In multiplayer, you very well could lose out on a diamond or rare pheasant if you don't kill it when it flushes, so it would sort of make sense to have the best of the best shotgun-wise, but we'll have to see. Uh-oh. They might have heard that shot. In which case, they're going to be... Yeah, they did. Or at least they're moving. It might have alerted them and not spooked them. That's the flock that's got the big male in it. Where is the big male? Because that's not him. I'm sure he's with them. Unless he properly spooked and went defensive. Again, as I was saying earlier, at that point, they just run and hide in the brush. Zone's still 8:30, so there's no reason they should just now be wandering off. I don't know, it might not be a terrible idea if we can get the 2 to 3 kg track to... Hi. What are you guys doing? There's a 4 in there. I wouldn't mind killing that if we could, but they're kind of down below the hill. Alright, one thing at a time. Anyway, if we can just track the 2 to 3 kg one, we might be able to track him right to where he's hiding. And that's maybe the best way. There's his track there. He is molting. I thought he looked different. Okay. Now, because there is a tracking bug, could be a problem. Let's see if we can kill this rooster. He may well be with the other one. Once they warn and call, like I said, they sort of run around and go defensive. So if we just go in here, we may see a track from our heavier one, or at the very least be able to kill this one that's going to be calling some. Blue. Okay, he is here. Somewhere in here. He's likely to be defensive, just laying somewhere in the brush. I see some pheasants moving around, and some of the javelina for that matter. Where is he? I would totally shoot a javelina right now if it wasn't for our pheasants. I see all hens. They're doing a little more moving around than I'd expect, I will say that. I saw there was a dropping track. Yeah, right here. Have you ever swore in one of your videos? Some of the older ones, probably. I actually don't know videos for sure. Some streams, by accident. There's a rooster there. I don't know if that's him. Shotgun, please. It is. Ooh. Smoked him as well. Not too bad from the 16 gauge. That's kind of far. Do you think they'll fix the tracks on this map? I assume so. To be honest, I don't mind it. I kind of do like it. So if they don't, I'm not going to complain. What do we got here? Oh, we're so close. 20.3 for a diamond, but I mean a 19 scoring molting. Let's tax that. Excuse me. Brain shot? Not too bad. 50 meters away. Pretty good deal there. Okay. Onwards to this place. We might still run into those peccary. I'm gonna end up switching back and forth probably through the duration of our time spent on this map. You'll hear me call them javelina and peccary. You see the word peccary and you just want to say it. It's there. Smoke. Thank you, Corpse. There was a bit of luck involved. I'm glad he turned when he did, but pretty pleased with that. Yeah, they might have headed off back the other way. If that's the case, it's no big deal. We should be seeing more of them as we go down here. Where you at? Yeah. Right click, why? Alright, I guess we're not killing that one. I need a new mouse. I guess I'll do that. There were a couple of things that I planned on getting soon, so I guess I'll just make that happen. Ooh, that's a good one. Not huge, but a decent one. I can't even raise my weapon, please. I don't know if we killed it or not. We did not. 5 to 6 is the estimate you need on a potential diamond antelope jackrabbit, so he would be decent, but not a potential diamond 2. We'll get you there, Kyla. Thank you, Cole. I was pretty pleased with that. How old are you? I'm 23. New mouse, new phone charger. Oh, yeah. There's a mini story. I can't be certain about this, so I don't want to, like, you know, make it seem like this is absolutely what happened. But I can only assume yesterday on my way home, like, probably when I was trying to board the plane, somebody behind me must have, like, unzipped my backpack and taken my phone charger out of there, and also a couple of small little things that I had just bought, because they aren't there. And the pocket was closed, so it's not like they would have just fallen out. I don't really understand how else they wouldn't be there. Because I can imagine the couple of things I bought were just like magnets and a keychain, so whatever. But I can imagine where somehow I thought I put them in the pocket, but I just actually, you know, maybe somehow missed the pocket. But the phone charger was stuffed down there in the pocket, and it was then shut. So pretty sure there was something going on there. I know it, Kyla. I'll have to get something else. Or Kyla kept it so I'd have to come back? I mean, she wouldn't have to. Why does that look so light? It's a little different looking. Anyway, she wouldn't have to keep anything to get me to come back. Unless she just really wants to make sure. I think it's that one there. He might just be like a gray or something, but he looks lighter than any that I recall shooting. Well, we'll go and find out. What's up, Dylan? Wasn't you, Kyla? Hey, bottom boy, welcome back. Mr. Pig Dono, you missed a pretty decent pheasant as well. Solid 19 scoring molting. We brain shot it in the air at 50 meters, so it was interesting. What guns do you recommend for Silver Ridge Peaks? It's a pretty easy map to make a loadout for. 300, 7mm, and 22. Honestly, 7mm and 22 will work, but I'd want something bigger for Plains Bison. Sounds good, Joe. We'll hopefully catch you in the next one. Alright, where is Mr... What are these closely related to again? It's actually not... Oh, rodents is what they're more closely related to. Ah, that was a common. Don't mind me. I'd really love to get a diamond javelina early on. A diamond and a rare in that multi-mount would be cool. I'm not sure about them. They're one of those weird ones. I've said for a long time, and those of you that have been, you know, keeping up with the videos for, say, 6 months or more will probably have heard me say it. I don't care for predator species on the wall. There's a couple that I have, like there's a diamond grizzly and a diamond lynx that we have on the wall, but I really prefer them in full body platforms. The javelina aren't a predator species necessarily. They kind of are, but they're kind of not. I still kind of wonder if they would look good on the wall, so they might be one that I want to have on a full body platform as well. What's up, Palo? Just started playing the game. Can you give me some tips? Generally speaking, I would say hunt around water, and early on, don't worry too much about trying to like hunt trophy animals or anything. Just shoot pretty much everything you see. Try to work on leveling up and, you know, progressing through the game that way. As you level up, you unlock skill and perk points, and those are going to go a long way in actually helping you to get some of those trophy animals later on. So I would approach it that way. I should be sleeping, but there is big males to be found. Or R would be the English. What's up, Mason? You didn't miss too much. We shot one nice pheasant there a little bit ago. Should be in an area where we might actually see male bobcats. If you didn't see the quick guide, I talked about it. This lake here is amazing for bobcats, like the very first lake you'd encounter, really. But it's females only. There's a couple of lakes. The lake that we're going to, if we were to go there during bobcat drink time, they only will be females there as well, but there are some male bobcat in the area. Mexico map on console, best we know is July at the moment. Collared peccary closest relative is hippos. Is it really? I could see it, to be honest. I don't know if you're messing with me or not, but I'd believe it. What is this? Oh. Look too big for a bobcat. Still waiting for the update to finish downloading, Big Strugs. Yeah, I don't know how big the update was. Wasn't it like 20 gigs? I had a weird thing happen. I think the update was done right when I like woke my PC up from the sleep mode. So it showed me I had a 20 gig update to go, and then it took like a second, and then it said it was done. So I don't know what's going on there. I thought it was elephants? Doesn't seem entirely far-fetched to me. Oh, hi. A little parade going on. Okay, right-click. It's fine. Once is fine. Oh my goodness. I need to get a new mouse. You gonna do that weird stopping thing again? Thank you. We won't shoot them all since they're sort of running in circles. Also known as skunk pigs. I have heard that. There's some kind of gland, is it along their back, I think? That apparently is reminiscent to the smell of skunks. Smoke that. Admittedly, it's been a little bit luck, but we've had some nice shots today. Are the cactus going to do damage in Quattro Colinas? I don't think so. It's specific kinds of cactuses, and like, here, this is a cactus of some sort. No damage. Oh, never mind. I guess they can hurt you. I didn't think those could. I thought it was only these. But, yeah, I don't think Quattro has the kind that do hurt you. It did that dead stopping? Oh, yeah. It stopped when it died. Yes. That's the most effective way to get anything to stop, actually. They really don't tend to move too much after that, unless it's a snake. There's some little knot pigs over there. I don't see any huge ones. There must be a ton that feed in this area. Again, if you didn't see the quick guide, this little lake is unreal for the javelina. If you go there during their drink time, and they drink, oddly enough, same as wolves. So midnight to 3 a.m. there's gonna be like, I don't know, 40 in there that go tearing out when you shoot, so I think we should get up on to High Point here and glass around a little. How do those cactus taste and feel? I was hoping there'd be some water in there. You know, cactuses are known for such things, but no such luck. I'm just a sad, dehydrated boyo. I think this, yeah, these are different ones. We'll hang around here a minute. We're in a good spot to see them run out of there. Is it like a tiny little group of them? I saw more than one. Okay, I thought I saw more than one. Maybe not. Maybe, yeah, that's the other ones. No, there's one there. I think that's that. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like okra or something for a type. We'll probably kill that one. Don't know if it's an uncommon or what, but I'm reasonably confident. I'm less confident now that I'm seeing it from the side. Is it? I know one way to find out for sure, and that's to do the dead stopping thing again. All kinds of stuff over here. That's the cool thing about the sort of deserty biome. The more time you spend sitting still and glassing, the more stuff you start to see coming out of the brush. And there's a lot of like these high points you can get up on and really glass around, so I'd like to take advantage of that and do it more. No excessive emotes, no necessary. How did they manage to bring in more bugs when this was supposed to be a bug fix? When you do an update of this size, like you gotta think of all the things that come into this. There are, for one, like there's some new AI stuff, like the bobcats. I guess they have the same AI as pumas and such, but it depends on how the spook mechanic works. But the bobcat spook stuff, but then there's just a ton of new code that's going to come along with anything like this, including just fixed bug code. And they're a small team with a small group of testers. Stuff's going to slip by. Like, you can imagine, let's say the bug that's caused rare whitetail in the trophy lodge to display as common. This is a map that, you know, we have whitetail before, so probably other things are mainly getting focused on. You can imagine maybe no one even killed a rare whitetail in the testing process, or not that many, and it might not have even been known. Cactus juice make you hallucinate? I haven't. I used to watch that when I was at my grandparents'. I didn't have the channel for such things. Rarest turkey? That is just a brown, by the way, not the thing I thought. Rarest turkey. If you're asking for the rarest fur type, melanistic for sure. Or plumage type, I should say. Common gold on that fella. Not too bad. I have a gold melanistic turkey. I'm kind of jealous of that, I must say. I do not have a melanistic gobbler of any kind. Kyle is just moving on up towards 400 subs here. Just killing it. Professional level. Is there anything around here? Like I said, getting up where you can see over some of this brush can be quite effective. Maybe not in this particular location. We might actually climb this spot as well. Just to see. Mela turkeys look really good. All the above killed a Mela Rio Grande as well, and I would say they are better than the Merriams. Hoping to have the luck to run into one of those, I'll say that. Okay, let's scan around down here a little. Like I said, it's down here is an amazing javelina drink zone, so surely they feed not too far away. We saw 2 groups of them already, but I bet there's more. They might just be, you know, not where we're looking. I don't see any. I don't see... Well... somewhere down there. Maybe from this spot we'll be able to see them. I love how professional these stream/videos look. I try to keep stuff, you know, super clean as far as the screen, you know, what's on screen. There's a lot of like different overlays and stuff you can do. I just like to be able to show off the game. You know, by the way, I thought I turned this off, and maybe I did. Where is that? It should be dog indicator something. This. It stays anyway. I wanted to take it off there for when the merch is on screen, but doesn't seem to work. Speaking of merch, if you haven't seen it yet, we do have 12 hats available now, so if you want to check that out, that link is down below in the description, or possibly one of the mods can get it in chat there as well. I bet there's more than 2. I just don't know where... Oh, there is. I'm only seeing females. Well, we'll get the male if we can. Wherever it went. That guy. Some opportunities for respawns. Thank you, Kyla. I was releasing an opossum and a black runner snake ran past me? What? How long do the hats last? I think they are the one thing that's maybe not going to be limited to the same degree as the shirts and stuff. Kyla's going to be more equipped to answer that than I am, but pretty sure they'll be available for quite some time. I think, I don't know if I should say it or not. It should be fine. We're probably going to have, like, fluorescent orange ones as well, so if you're mostly a rifle hunter or, you know, wouldn't get to actually... If you want to hunt with one of these hats on, and wouldn't get to hunt with a camo on them, we should have the orange ones available sometime soonish. Where do you buy the map? Because it's only available on PC right now, just on Steam if you should be able to, like, click on DLCs for your games in the store, or just search Rancho Del Arroyo in the store. What does this say? Oh, it's Spanish. It's strictly prohibited to pass trailers and campers, private property, something like that. Somebody in here could probably do a better job than me, but I think roughly you're not allowed to bring trailers and campers in here because it's private property. Okay. We've done quite a lot of scanning around. I want to get down to this outpost, and then we're going to go this way. By the way, I don't know, this is the first map I've ever seen this on. I don't know if this is something that was done to, like, get screenshots for the map, but there's this, like, straight line of discovered area that we've not been on. It might be a dev thing, I don't know, but it just shows that area is discovered for some reason. Thank you, Infinity. That is all Kyla. I'm just here. Camo hats, blaze orange, all types of stuff, just camo with orange vinyl for now. Yeah, we're kind of, you know, just getting in there with that, but as I mentioned in my Instagram post there, I think it was Instagram, might have been the community tab post too, I'm not sure, either way, I mentioned it somewhere. Getting to see the process was actually quite cool, and I wore my 12 hat quite a lot there, and I like it. I told Kyla this. I've had a lot of, like, long sits in a tree stand where, like, my hat's uncomfortable and I spend a lot of time, like, adjusting it. Oddly enough, that hat wore it all day, didn't have to adjust it, so I think that's a good sign. I really thought you had walked in a straight line south. No, and it looks like I believe what you want, I guess, but it looks like it's the flying tool that the devs use. But it was there, like, I didn't do that. Camo shirt? You know what? Let me know what you find for that, Kyla. I don't know why I hadn't suggested such a thing, but that's a good idea. Sounds good, Rage Nation. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next stream. Drive safe, assuming you're driving when you're headed home. We need a new upland bird dog. The fact that we have pheasants now, retrievers I think are much more useful. For geese to begin with, they would have been. But what happens often with pheasants is they fly off pretty far, and they'll land in brush. A retriever could really, really help. It's the thing for the main intro. Oh, that makes sense, Logan. Okay, so it's not that it's a bug. Your intro flies you from here over to the lodge. Why does it? I guess it just doesn't know how to differentiate. That gives you a discovered area. Thank you so much for explaining that, because I just don't like when you know, people want to assume it's something else. Oof. I feel that, bottom boy. We need flushing dogs now to get them to fly? That would not be a bad deal. It would be nice. Alright, let's head down here. I want to... Oh, tents. Right. I'm carrying tents. Place them. Use this. Anyway, I want to go approximately to here at some point. So, that's going to be the move. Jordan, thanks for becoming a channel member as well. I really appreciate you, man. Kyla already has the Discord link in chat, so if you want to join that, link up your YouTube, get the member role, take advantage of all the cool stuff that comes along with that, and thank you once again, man. 23 gig update, I think mine was 20. I'm not too sure how their updates work, but I kind of get the impression that they've been doing more like full game sort of reinstalls. Nah, 20 gigs wouldn't make a lot of sense. Maybe it is. I don't know. If you did make the camo shirts, I'd buy, but please make one. I want one so bad. Yeah, Kyla said she's gonna look into it. I'll be sure to post something like on the community tab or whatever if we do. We were working on, a lot of you guys were asking for something with my logo, and the issue is, like, getting the amount of colors that are in my logo onto a shirt or hat would be very difficult. 212 gigs. Nah, it'll be fine, Kyle. It'll be fine. Anyway, we were doing some like more simplistic designs of the F, and I kind of like how they turned out. So we'll probably post those sometime here in the near future. Maybe 112 gigs. It might be 50 something again. I really hope it's not. Any chance for a video guide about tent and tripod placement for different maps? The tough thing about really both of those, but specifically for tripod placement, is the best... I swear I saw like a little bit of red, like, I do see him. He's just hiding right in there. Just a small guy. Anyway, the best area for a tent or a tripod really differs map to map, because on the early access, I had way more whitetail down here on my map than I do here in the live game. So my tent and tripod placement would differ. Some maps have a ton of animals at certain lakes, some maps just don't. It really does depend, so that's why I don't do anything too specific. Any of the guides I do when it comes to like tent and tripod placement generally is kind of like intentionally vague, I guess. Just to make the point that wherever your best areas are, like, explore around and find those. Now I do try to make, you know, hotspot guides, whatever. If you want to, especially for this new map, if you want to see, like, the best hotspot guides out there, I would check out All the Above's channel. Where did this guy go? Find him, Rocky. I don't know where he went. Anyway, he helped me so much. Like, as you guys know, I had very limited time to play on this map in early access because I had to prep for going to Georgia, and his hotspot maps really helped me to actually get videos out on time. So, if you know, use his hotspot guides as a reference, then go on your own map and, you know, figure out where your zones are specifically from those hotspots. You'll really be able to nail down where you want your tents and tripods that way, I think. I do have IRL videos with my real face, yes. Quite a number of them by now. I had like 6 in 2019, 6 or 7 in 2020, and already like 6 here in 2021. Hey, Corpse, what's going on, man? Corpse and Corpse, this is going to be a disaster. You guys aren't going to know who I'm addressing, because I'd say them more similarly than I'd like. Pheasant tracks, I like it. I do wish we had a pheasant collar, or really, the crow collar for turkeys, the locator. It probably should be a locator for pheasants as well. It would be nice. They're quite small and easy to miss, but I don't imagine we're going to see that changed. Do we want to chase this? What's his zone time here? Till 11. He probably just wandered off. It's just a max estimate turkey. Yeah, you just... Because they can fly, you never know where they really are going to end up at. Pheasant in here too. If there's a max estimate pheasant, we'll chase that. I don't even see any roosters. A flock of 7, I bet there is a rooster. Just don't know where he would be. There we go. It's a gray, and I like that plumage type. Let's run down here a little bit and see. Flinglish moment, and there are many. Oh, I got you, Cords. That's how I am. I just assume I'm not being referenced until somebody yells my name. Sounds good, Corpse. We'll hopefully catch you later. By the way, I didn't get to... I don't know if you left yet. I didn't get to formally congratulate you on your great one. That was cool to actually be there for. That was neat. Alright, I don't know. There's one flying off there. I don't think that's a rooster, is it? It looks kind of light. That's a hen. Where is he? If he's a gold gray, which at 1 to 2 kg he very well could be, I'd love to put that in the multi-mount with our molting that we killed earlier. That's why I'm spending the time to chase him. Really, even if he's silver, I'm likely to taxidermize it just so we have something to go to the trophy lodge for, so I can show you guys the fur type bug. If you weren't here earlier to hear me talk about it, TK said they already are on it, but whitetail and coyotes at least, I don't know if there's any other species. The rares in the trophy lodge currently are displaying as commons. Hopefully that can be entirely fixed, but all I know is they're on it. Now I see... Never mind, I was about to say I see no sign of our pheasant, but... Again, once you spook them, they go and find a place to hide, so he's somewhere. Just probably hunkered down. Need to find exactly where he is. Like Paolo said, a flushing dog would be nice. Have him run right to him and point him out. You do what, Kyla? What did I miss? Can I crash the hunt in the fall? We gotta make it happen, Kyla. Gotta make it happen. I see ya. Ooh, good estimate. At 15 to 18, he's got a real good shot. Okay. So this is a pretty good method. If you can see them, well, it's gonna get a little out of sight. But if you can see where they run off to, they usually go defensive and hide. So if we run down to that point, he shouldn't be far away. It was amazing timing, Corpse. She literally said to me, something to the effect of like, Corpse's stream, we should go check it out. I forget, we were watching some scary movie, but we weren't there for like, what, 5 minutes? And he had a 97 to 110 kg track. That's my dream, by the way. I really want to hit a track and have that moment of like, there's the great one. Where is it? That was such a cool thing. Okay. Perfect area for him to be hunkered down in. Oh, I think I see him. Hi. Which way are you gonna go? Uh-oh. Work. Got him. Cool. Well, there was a good example. If the shotgun doesn't fire, you gotta hit reload quick and smoke your... whatever you're trying to shoot with it. Okay. Please make gold. That would be such a cool little way to start off. 15.1. Gold's 15.5. Close. We will, I think, save him. What do we not need? Why do I have that taxidermized? Overwrite that. On the off chance that we kill a better pheasant, we won't tax it. Just yet. Anyway, should be an outpost straight down this direction. TK just sent me the calendar here, bottom boy. I'll check with you to get a more precise thing. Oh goodness, we had quite the conversation after that. Let's see. I think 11th to 13th-ish area. It might be, I don't know, things could be subject to change, or maybe that's not 100% final. It also depends on, you know, what you got going on, but that's the last thing that I saw. Just got a diamond plains bison, nice. Why does console have to wait every single time? It's getting annoying now. Okay, so the verification process for updates takes quite some time with console. That's not an EW thing, that's like a Sony and Microsoft thing. I don't know if it has anything to do, you know, with like pandemic stuff, or if it's just simply the norm, I guess, for verifying updates and stuff. But I'm assuming there's issues that come up near the end of the, you know, testing process and stuff that simply would not allow the update to be validated or whatever, and then they gotta fix it, and then it's gonna be 2 weeks till they even know, basically. I think that's kind of what slows it down, or 2 weeks, or, you know, a month, whatever it takes. I know it's a long time. Long as it's not the end of September, yeah. Sometime in October there. I'm quite excited, I gotta say. I wish I had saved that picture, by the way, Bottom Boy, to send you, because my brother has a picture of that one buck that I said hopefully was the bladed 9 again. It's like 16 inches wide. I got to see a better picture of it, but I don't have it on my phone. 16 inches wide and not curling around yet, so it might be pretty decent, and that bladed 9 wasn't a super wide buck, so fingers crossed. It's the norm for console. Many updates from different games take a while to verify. Yeah, and I mean, I understand the frustration. I wish it was synchronized release. Really, from like a content creation perspective, it'd probably be better, because then everybody's, you know, on the same page there, but anytime there's a new update, there can be issues with it, you know, stuff happens, but it's rare that there's new content that I don't just enjoy and wish everybody in the game could, you know, share in enjoying. I want to kill that, but I'm not... Oh. Okay, there's a zone there, that's fine. We'll kill later. I was going to say, I know they sort of have it to where if you shoot an animal, even if you don't claim it, they should respawn, but I don't know for sure. Sometimes when they update things, they change them, and I don't know if that's the case since this update, so I'm going to leave it. Got my first time in mule deer, nice. Did you get it on this map by chance? I saw all the above's video where he killed a diamond mule deer on this map. That's just something I really can't wait to experience, is just seeing that like big level 5 mule deer running around in like terrain like this. I think bow hunting this map might be something we do a little more. Calling like mule deer or whitetail, maybe turkeys, like through some of the brush. I think that'd be cool. I want to hunt Rio Grande turkeys one day, so maybe a little, you know, the point of hunting games, getting to hunt things that you maybe can't immediately go and hunt at the moment. Bit of that kind of thing we could do. 12 is just a meme in the community, indeed. What is the difference between perks and skills? Honestly, they're the same thing, ultimately. They're just two different categories, and you gain a skill or perk point in like basically till level 30 something is every other level. So like at level 2 you gain a skill point, level 3 you gain a perk point, all the way up till mid 30s, and then it's like every other level. So say 36 you'll get a skill point, 37 is nothing, 38's a perk point, stuff like that. But ultimately they're the same kind of thing. They give you some kind of little bonus, I guess I'll call it an advantage. Like you can, what we got, 40 minutes here? Let's go this way. Anyway, I can't really say, perks are more weapon based, I guess, and skills are more player based. I guess that's one way to say it, but yeah, ultimately they all give you something that's going to improve your ability to hunt in the game. Any diamonds yet? No diamonds. I think the only real potential diamond we had was a pheasant. It was a 19 scoring molting, so a good one, just not a diamond. Nice, Tristan. That, you know, depending on what happens here on Rancho. Ooh, thing is I wanted a diamond one. Yeah, okay. So, I'm always really, like, I always want to have a diamond of every single species in the lodge. And then if I have room for rares, I'll do that. And I guess we have a bunch of rare Merriam's turkeys on the wall to begin with, so not a huge deal. But I'd really love to get a multi-mount, the 2 turkey types, with like a diamond rare of each. Depends on how rare diamond turkeys and rare turkeys are here on Rio, or on Rancho. Rio's the type of turkey, don't mind me. That might be something to grind for. Although they don't drink on this map as far as I can tell, so it'll be a little tougher. That area, I guarantee is going to have something, so let's go this way. The areas with like fields around the roads seem to have like a lot of feed and rest zones near them, so we'll try to be in a place where we can see such things. Hey, Kinsko. Imagine if people would stop asking when the map comes out. The thing is, you gotta realize, you know, not everyone is here for the entire stream. So, we may have answered the question already, but they weren't here to hear the answer, so they're very much in their right to ask and want to know. Will you grind for a great one on this map? I intend to, once we have a diamond of everything, and like, maybe if there's some cool rare that we want to grind for after we've accomplished stuff like that, I do intend to do a second great one grind. We're pretty well caught up now. We got our diamond fox, so there's nothing else that I really, really want to spend time going after on other maps. I mean, albino sika deer, gold albino grizzly, there's some stuff that I want to get, but I would probably place a second great one higher than them on my priority list at the moment. So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. There's a pretty good sized turkey, excuse me, 180 bug. Smoked. 1 bunny. 2 bunny. Guess it's just those. As far as I know, we actually shot a really big level 2 turkey in the quick guide video earlier today. As far as I know, they can make diamond at level 2. We had a 10.16 kg one, so I'm guessing it was like a 4.59. But I've not seen a level 2 diamond turkey to be certain. How many diamonds? None to this point. This technically could be a level 2 diamond turkey, so fingers crossed. Do we know the rares for the new animals yet? We don't really know many. EW, and I think rightly so, makes a point of not like telling us what all the rares and stuff are. Kind of let the community to, you know, fend for themselves and find out. Small little 4.3 fellow there. But anyway, you know, we gotta mount a turkey. We'll probably make that multi-mount too, since we have some spare Merriam's turkeys. Anyway, I want to say somebody said leucistic and melanistic pheasant earlier are ones that we have. Rio Grande's, there's like an albino or something, and all the above killed a melanistic in the early access period. I'm struggling to remember for sure. He had a leucistic, what are they called? Javelina too. Yeah, I'm intrigued to find out what the rares are, but right now I definitely don't know all of them. Snakehead, thank you for the super chat, by the way. Man, what a time. Where would you like the next map to be? I don't want to single you out as being, you know, as the only one asking this, because I'm already thinking the same thing. Isn't it just fitting, though? We just got a new map, but it's like time to start thinking about the next one already. I'm sure the devs are already doing such things. They have a lot of work ahead before they have their next map ready, but let's see. This is the map that I've been asking for, right? North American Desert. I do hope they do Coos Deer. I'd really love like an addition to this map with Coos Deer. But let's see. Africa, probably. I'd say Africa 2.0 would be my biggest request. Scarecrow got a mellow pheasant. I wasn't sure if he did. I thought I saw one, but I couldn't remember. I've been so, you know, my own little world as far as getting content done. Like I talked quite a lot with all the above in figuring out basically areas and locations for making content on this map, but I really didn't get to watch as much content as I would have liked. They should make a South American map? Yeah, Parquet is a South American map. What kind of species would be... Like, let's say what's missing from Parquet, in your opinion? I'm genuinely curious because I don't know, you know, the game species there enough. Wonder if that max estimate turkey track, wonder if he's with that hen. Hens don't go in the multi-mounts this time, so searching for rare hens is less of a big deal. Big 2 again. Let's see if we can get him flying across there. I have no clue. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Let's do it that way. Oh. Are there 2 outposts? Probably not. No, there's no thing lighting up down there, but I thought the outpost was at the other road. What species would there be in Africa 2.0? The funny thing about it is they could do a huge number of species and still have like a ton of people that are going to be upset that they left stuff out. And that might be why they've avoided doing another Africa map. But in my opinion, impala, black wildebeest, probably hyenas, greater kudu, maybe like eland sable, some kind of like big antelope species. Oh jeez. Leopards or some kind of larger predator would be cool again. They could really do Cape Buffalo again, I wouldn't mind. What was that? Gobbler or... yeah, small guy. Might sort of let that one go. No big deal. Actually dropped that one even. Okay, so this one laying up here, we might taxonomize this one just for the sake of having something for a multi-mount when we go back. The 20 gig update should have been the update for this map. Hello there. I mean, if you're gonna give me the opportunity, as he runs away. I wanted to shoot the male. What's that one behind you? I spotted it for like half a second. We'll take what we can get. Gonna cause quite the hunting pressure in this area, but it's fine. Okay, that one is where? A little sidetracked. Hi, where were you? And who are you? And where's the one that we kept? I don't even know what's going on. Did I run past it? Am I insanely blind? Probably. Yes. Just a common. Look at those ears, though. I love them. Okay. Turkey 1 is up this way. Red River Hogs? That would be nice. You showed me those. They're a pretty cool looking species. Okay, fingers crossed. It's actually not legal to hunt leopards. Is it legal to hunt lions, though? Another 4.3. I think we'll do the same thing then. Let's overwrite something random. Not so sure there's any point in hanging on to that. I don't intend to keep it, so... a couple of things we can taxonomize if we don't do better. The area we're going to next is pretty good for turkeys and rabbits and stuff, so I don't want to taxonomize when we could maybe have one right there. The confusion, you know, certainly not a bad problem to have when there's so many animals around you don't know where the one you shot was. You have a black springbok? Yeah, they're, for some reason, only female. You cannot get a black-brown male springbok, which makes me sad. If there were black-brown males, I would grind for a black-brown diamond about as hard as I've grinded for like a diamond fox or any other species. That would look so cool. I can't imagine why some of the coolest rares are female only on Virunga. The crowned wildebeest are the same, only females. The brown water buffalo also were only females. That's not a Virunga species, but what do you have? There's like 4 different... There is dark brown, dusky, like a lot of cool kudu fur types that are only females. Makes me sad. That's about how much I'm paying for my truck to get it fixed, Bottom Boy. As Kyla's mentioning such things as well. Gotta get the darn bearing replaced or something. Actually, what did... What did... No, it didn't say exactly what was wrong with it. Just said how much it would be. A DLC where you can wrangle snakes? That might be best served for a different game. Hi. Kind of like a little decent-sized rabbit. All respawns. All respawns when we go through here. Little mottled fella. There's a couple of big mule deer in this area, but I don't know where they're gonna be right now. And I'm not too worried about them since they're a species that we've seen before, so we'll kind of, you know, go back for those one of these days. So rabbit hopping way out there. This is actually where we killed the diamond, the first diamond, so worth a look, but it's just a female. Yeah, I agree, Hendrik. A proper swamp map would be really cool. Sort of like a Rougarou Bayou vibe from Classic. What kind of truck? An 06 F-150 that I don't intend to keep a whole lot longer. Hoping to make an upgrade here in September. Who was that? Cody, thank you for the super chat. First time catching you live. Love your videos. Well, thank you, man. Good stream to actually tune into. Got the whole new map stuff going on. Just exploring. I'm really pleased with how this has gone. All things considered, we haven't shot anything huge, which is probably a good thing. Like, we're killing all kinds of cool trophies within the first 2 hours. Is that really a good sign for how rare stuff is? Probably not. But, we've unlocked a pretty big portion of the map that's going to allow us to hopefully do pretty well for the video later on. And I don't even know what we're going to do. Probably... Not too much with whitetail. I'm going to say pheasant hunt, maybe some rabbits, maybe some javelina, something like that. Matt, thank you for the super chat again, by the way. I'm very stupid. I shot a gold albino warthog with the 454. That should be allowed. 454 is fine. Would be classes for... yeah, should be good. When is the new map coming out? Let's see. I guess you're asking for console. July is the best info we have. Driving with the window down. You should hear my window going down in my truck. You'd think I'm squeezing the life out of a cat, the sound that it makes. Anyway, where did you go? Hey, the alerts work again. Imagine that. How do I say your name? Is it Luda? I'm probably incorrect, but feel free to correct me in the chat with how to pronounce your name. But thank you so much for becoming a channel member. If you're not in the Discord already, make sure you join that and link up your YouTube to get the member role over there and get all the good stuff that comes along with that. And thank you once again. Really appreciate it. Stupid humid here. Did I miss out on all the hottest weather? It was pretty toasty driving to the airport yesterday, I know that. That was a male. I never knew there was a difference between the male and female calls of coyotes or red fox until... oh my goodness. Yeah, this spot's good. Anyway, until the red fox grind. Look at this. This isn't even exactly where I wanted to go. This is supposed to be a really good spot. It's a nice buck down in there. I know there were coyotes too. Still turkeys taking off. There's a piebald mule deer doe. None of the turkeys look huge. Ooh. I'll probably kill that. A dilute and a piebald doe. I couldn't tell you where the... oh no, there they are. I was gonna say I couldn't tell you where the coyotes are, but they're all just milling around. 7. Don't see any rares. 6. There's 1 we haven't spotted. There's 1 I'm pretty sure hiding back in there. Anyway, not that one. The one that went up to 332, where'd he go? Probably over the hill because he's bigger, would be my guess. In which case, it might not be a terrible idea to smoke this one. But if they're walking off like they're not going to come back, We might not get to kill that bigger one. It was just a 4, so no big deal. But, you know, would have been nice. Instead, let's shoot this guy. Might have been a lung, I think it was. I missed Luke's there with the super chat, by the way. Thank you, man. Just got a multi-mount, diamond kudu, and a dusky. Nice, dude. I love the dusky kudu. They look like elk to me. I just think it's a cool little kudu fur type. I don't know what I might have taken the multi-mount down. I think I did in favor of something else. Yeah, for the wolves, actually. But, that was, I'm pretty sure what I had in there. Pie balut, my favorite variation. Mine too, man. Pie balut. Diebald. I like pie balut. Rolls off the tongue beautifully. Yeah, that was the big thing. Somebody asked about being a moderator. I'm really looking for, like Kyla said, consistently in the streams and, you know, consistently active. And obviously consistently, like, respectful and that kind of stuff is quite important too. But then the big thing that, and like the big reason Kyla got mod as quickly as she did back in 2019 was she was sort of doing mod work without actually being a mod. So like if somebody was asking questions, she was answering them. If somebody was using cast, whatever, she was like saying no cast but couldn't delete the messages, stuff like that. Thank you, Sebastian. Isn't it hot in Pennsylvania today? I think it's gonna get kind of warm. It was hot in here last night. Let me tell you, I got home. It was like 85 degrees in here. I was like not pleased with the temperatures. I just had like fans and air conditioning, everything, just full blast all night because I figured I was gonna be streaming pretty early today. Luckily, all that seemed to have worked. Coyote respawns, I guess. Some would say I was doing the most. Some would say so indeed. What's your favorite new species? I think the javelina. The more that I've hunted the pheasants, the more I like them. But yeah, if I had to pick one, it's probably the javelina. They're a cool little species. It was extremely hot yesterday. I was told it was in the mid-80s. I just didn't expect 85 in here. Like, it's a second-story apartment. But it gets warm in here easily because of the PC. It's basically a little space heater, but that was off. Like, I couldn't believe it was so hot in here. I see you, Tantan. Okay, right up here is where I was actually expecting to see all kinds of stuff. Like turkey and coyote and rabbits. They all kind of flew out of that one area. And maybe that's just where they are on my map. In the early access, they were more down here by the road. Nothing at this particular spot. Remind me to place a tent if I don't, by the way. I really want one up on this mountain. We may need to change the location. We got the zone, so it'll be alright, but we'll see. North of Pittsburgh, seen a little buck with the velvet of his antlers. Still pretty hot today. I wouldn't have been too far from me yesterday at one point. I did not want to go down here, so that's good, I guess. Seems like I'm going whether I like it or not. Rabbits hopping around, that's a good sign. Decent fella. There's a bunch of pretty decent ones, but nothing. Ooh. That say 5 to 6? I think it did. Well, this will be interesting. 360 meters. Alright, that would mean we have to kill the one that's in front of him or get really lucky. We hit... Oh, wow, they're going to spook from that. This guy's not. Okay, stay there. Yes! A long shot, but it worked. Snakehead, thank you again for the super chat. I wonder if EW picked the top 2 maps on the survey this year or picked the top one then later in the year at a map they want. They must have some sort of general kind of roadmap thing. The survey might be for further in the future than we would expect. I can't imagine how long they got to work on these maps. Like, it's got to take so long. When you consider, like, all the models, like trees and cactuses, a lot of the maps do have new tree models and brush, animal models, certain animations. I know a lot of stuff can get recycled, but certainly it's a ton of work that goes into it. So yeah, they might be working on it so far in advance that those surveys aren't really something they could actually get to for, I don't know, a map or two down the road when it comes to maps specifically. I see one turkey run away. Is it a flock or is it just one hen? Looks like just a hen. I'm pretty much not worried about the hens since they can't go on the multi-mounts. Don't really intend to shoot too many of those. 1K feels like it's been a while. Yeah, it's been, I don't know, quite some time. Appreciate everybody dropping by the stream today. It is good to see the number reach that high again. I think their model is North America International, NA International and repeat. Yeah, I don't think you're too far off with that. Generally speaking, that's kind of what they've done. There was a little kind of break in that with Virunga Parque kind of deal, but other than that, that has pretty much been the case. Okay. 360 meter shot on a rabbit for a decent one. 6 score. Not bad. Not a diamond though. Alright, let's head back towards the road here. I'm hoping to... I didn't place my tent, so maybe we'll do one out here. Just for the sake of having a tent in this area. At least then we can spawn here quickly. Somewhere like down this road there should be more zones. Yeah, Blake, more customization in multi-mounts and in the lodge in general would be really good. I think as well, they should add European mounts. And, like, they'd almost have to sort of, like, change something when you make it a European mount. But let's say your Whitetail, like, the shoulder mounts fit on the second largest wall plaque. But a European mount, the skull wouldn't look good on a plaque that big. It would need to be on a smaller one. But that would open up a lot of options for the smaller plaques if they did that. So I would hope they kind of look into that kind of thing. They did some European mounts in the Parque Lodge and it looked really good, so I hope for that kind of thing. You hit 270k, you should do a hunt with only the 270. You know, I didn't consider the 270, I will say that. But that was something I was considering, because we're coming up on like 300 and eventually 338, so I was thinking of doing that kind of thing. I never thought of the 270. I wish I had thought of it further ahead. Like a 243 one would have been a thing to do pretty recently, but yeah. If I can think of that, we'll do it. Kyla's gonna be modding that EW stream. I'm gonna definitely, I'll probably like have breakfast and stuff after the stream here, and I'll be intrigued to sit and listen in on the EW stream and see what they have going on and what they say as far as like anybody's questions for certain bugs and console and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully it'll be good news, but we'll have to see. I'm not seeing any other zones, so we must have stumbled into the best spot there by accident. Huh. Well then, not a bad thing. I can appreciate that. Okay, so here's what I want to do. We have about 15 minutes left. I want to change the time. We might as well use our tent that's right close by here. Surprised it needed to load at all to do that. We weren't that far away. We're going to make it 5:13 a.m. Oh, wait. It's fine. I want to go to... Ooh, boy. Okay, to get to where I want to get in time, we're going to have to take an ATV. I want to go to this lake for bobcat, because I know it's a really easy, quick place to check. The main lake here is going to only have female bobcats. There's no point going there. But if we fire up an ATV, we should get there in plenty of time. Are you going to use Grimm's tactics? I'm not... Other than the 10 zones thing, and not... what was the thing? Never getting a herd down to only one buck. I'm not too sure it's actually that different from most of the grinding tactics. I think it's just that he puts in an absurd amount of hours, and as far... What am I doing? As far as that tactic, I certainly intend to grind pretty hard for it, so... Yeah, but I want to try the... Like, hunting less total number of zones and stuff like that, see if it does anything. Friggin' send it, bro. This is probably going to be a little loud, so I'm going to turn down the thing here. And I'd say if we just go to this point, we'll be good. We should be able to stop by this outpost, actually. Let's do that. Make it a worthwhile trip. Alrighty. What's up, AEW? Can't wait for this fall. Got a piebald doe I'm hoping to shoot. Hopefully you do better than I did when I had a piebald doe around here. Are you doing any... I know you do, like, your Call of Wild stuff. Are you trying to film anything like that, or just trying to kill it? Ooh, boy. Little lack of traction there. It's fine. Goodness gracious. Is this worse? It's like I'm skating on ice here. Does someone know the best time to hunt javelina and bobcat? Javelina's... okay. Drink time is midnight to 3 a.m. They're pretty active throughout the day feeding, like, in the desert area. But, yeah, if you want to hunt the lakes, midnight to 3 a.m. And then bobcats 4 to 7 a.m. for drink time. That's what we're working on right now. That's about storing equipment and stuff in the ATV. Honestly, why you can't is beyond me. It's got the... taking air. It's got the little thing. Like, why not be able to stick some tents in there? I think probably an easy way to do it is just if you're within... bobcat track. If you're within, like... I don't know... 100 meters of your ATV, just let you access the storage. Or even just let you access the... what's the locker, whatever. Like, make it as if you have a portable tent. What's the harm in that? You're gonna scare all the animals, so it's not like you gain a huge thing there. It would really be about setups, but it would be really nice to be able to not have to, like, place your tent, put the tents away, get out your tripods, place your tripod. Like, unless you're carrying only tents and tripods, you really can't have both. Like, if you want to have any weapons. You know about the Xbox release date? July is the best information I can give you right now. Boy, if we survive this trip, it's going to be a miracle. Danny, thanks for the super chat, man. Good to see you. How's the new map? It's been good so far. Currently on my 20 gauge semi-diamond grind, patrolled by mountain goat, fallow deer, kudu, and mouflon. That is rather rude. Are you, out of curiosity, are you intentionally avoiding, say, geese and ducks? Well, I know you're a goose whisperer, probably wouldn't take you very long. But just legit curious if you're trying to, like, take a big game animal or what your hope is. Which DLC would you buy first? If I was... ooh, what's going on there? Bighorn? There's a lighter colored one. Is that an albino? It is. It's a female, but cool. Pretty weird way to find it. If they run... let's watch these guys. There's also an 85 to 100 whitetail track. I'm curious if she'll go nervous and stop. Boy, would that be nice. Oh, she is. Do it. Sit still for a sec. How far is that? 'Tis 250. Cool. Well, that's not what I thought was going to happen when we set off on this trek, but I'm certainly not going to complain. And we got some javelina coming out. Level 2, level 3, level 2, level 2, level 2. Where's the 3? Might smoke the males anyway. Yeah, I thought there was one that we wouldn't have seen yet if there was that many. Turn, please. And we'll make do with what we got. Yeah, we don't have much time, so we're gonna have to take the ATV further. What is that now? A bobcat came running out of there too. We gotta stop here to pick up our not pigs, so we'll check and see what he is. What are you, sir? I mean, considering the amount of hunting pressure we've caused. Oh, that doesn't work too good. When they drop down and avoid the shot, they don't die. That works, though. Alright, really, I think we're going to abandon the ATV. So it turns out you can do a little self-drive if you guys want to go from La Hacienda down to the north end of the lake here in the early morning. Would recommend. I missed what the whole trip was. I was too distracted by albino bighorn and such things. I haven't shot an albino bighorn in quite some time, actually. Pretty cool. Nut pigs, small bloblets? Yes. Help me to remember that. Small bloblets. Gotta go back to work now. When do you usually stream? There's a schedule command. Hopefully one of the mods can get that up in chat. Looks like they changed the albino bighorn skin a bit. I don't know if I like that better or worse. I'll tax it for a second lodge because they are very rare. There's just nowhere we can really put it in the main lodge, but we'll have a spot for it somewhere someday. I still want to get back to the lodge to place a pheasant multi-mount quick, and probably a turkey one. We may do that all in the second lodge temporarily, just for the sake of time. I don't want to go over the EW stream much, if at all, so do this quick. Stefan, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate you, dude. And Danny as well. Been having geese not respawning, so I'm trying to do something different. I have all the duck diamonds, so I'm looking for variety. Fair enough. I was just, you know, genuinely curious what your sort of goal was there. Okay, make this quick. Hop over the railings, where I can anyway. Try not to die, and I think we gotta get to there. I want to get this outpost. It would be really, I think, you know, wasteful to get all the way here and then not grab the outpost. But then it's only maybe a kilometer drive. We should be good. You just missed, it was a female, but an albino bighorn Raging Asian. Of all ways to find it, basically in a drive with the ATV, we saw it in the distance, shot that, shot 3 javelina and a bobcat. It was quite the little parade of things going on. What am I missing with all these things? Clearly some stuff. Anyway, is that IceQ? Am I saying that right? Thank you for becoming a channel member, man. As per usual, if I'm saying your name wrong, feel free to correct me in chat, but thank you for becoming a channel member, like I said. Make sure you join the Discord and link up your YouTube to get the member role over there. Get all the good stuff that comes along with that, and enjoy the green name and emojis in chat. Alright, got our outpost. Let's quickly get an ATV. Got like 7 minutes, 8 minutes till the... You know what? DW stream... Or no, their intro is going to be running, but not the thing itself. Where is it in here? Where do I access my inventory? Excuse me. Oh, I have the thing off. Stefan, thanks for the super chat once again, man. I really do appreciate the support. Let's go ahead and hop on the ATV. Would you say the Bloodhound is worth buying? I would say if you... Ah, it's further than I thought, 1.5 kilometers. If you do a lot of hunting where you're tracking animals, then yes. If most of the time, like, your shots kill the animals, I wouldn't say it's worth it. Or drop the animals, I should say, not kill them. If you're dropping them quickly, then yeah. And Danny, I don't know if that alerts delay, but thanks for becoming a channel member once again. I'm sure you know the drill, so much appreciated. Go check the EW Chaos. Oh, you're not a mod? Fuck. Well, that's sad. I can message TK for you if you want. I don't know if he's got time to do that, but that is totally up to you. If you want me to do that, he might even be too busy. Think he forgot. I know I messaged him before. I know I said it. I imagine he has to be like at work to do the stuff though. You're gonna have to just listen to the stream, Kyla. The chat's gonna drive you insane. If you shoot like Palo, get a Bloodhound. Yes. Now I feel less inclined to really rush to wrap up the stream, so we're still gonna try to be done, you know, in the next 10-ish minutes anyway. I really want to go check this one spot for bobcats, just since I know it's a good, quick spot. Let's see what we can kill there. You can try? Alright. As soon as I get off the ATV up here in, like, literally 200 more meters, I'll auto-run and send a message. I know I sent him your link. I'll copy and paste it to make his life easier. No, I won't watch it. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is a cool one, Bottom Boy. Okay, for the sake of not getting too close, we're just gonna send that ATV off in the brush. Let me... Where's your link? Message TK. My ugly face in that link? Rude. I can't even spell stuff. We should have cruise control as another quality of life change. It would be nice. We have the auto, you know, walk, run, auto move feature. I'll call it that. I don't see a reason why not add it to the ATVs. I think it would be good. If you don't dismount the ATV and send it flying over the hill, why are you even on it? I like to send it into the water myself, but, you know, sometimes it doesn't work that way. There's one male bobcat. We have our lodge we can grab here. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with, in 2 hours, what we've done here. Look at all these outposts. Cool. Cool. Charlene, thanks for becoming a channel member here on YouTube as well. I really appreciate that. I'm sure you know the drill as far as linking up over on Discord, but if you've not done that for YouTube, be sure to do that. Get all that good stuff that comes along with the membership and enjoy the green name and emojis as well. You got my name perfect first try. I will certainly try to remember it for the future as well, but I'm glad, dude. Type. Sorry, I can't concentrate. Type and talk. I'm guessing he's quite busy because I got no response, so... Strugs, Kyla. Oh. We just did it. Alright, you're a mod, Kyla. You should be. Should be good. Spooking bobcats already. Cool. Is there going to be another streamer vid today? There's going to be a video at the normal time, 5 p.m. My time, so... I don't know what... It's going to be a hunt here. I don't know exactly what we're going to go after, but, you know, something. It was a decent-ish female rabbit that ran by. I like to go up this hill and look across. Hopefully whatever bobcat we spooked wasn't big, but there should be... If it's similar to the early access build, there should be a couple across. No worries, Kyla. You headed off. We're going to be wrapping up here in just a minute if that is the case. Courts is praying for you. We all will. Just a 5. No big males. For the sake of the video later, since I'm likely to stop back here, guess we'll kill that. Oh, that didn't go well. Lost breath and everything. Was that a lung? It probably hit him in the skull. He'll die eventually, especially since he's so confused and also submarining, which is quite interesting. Guess we got him. Might I suggest a muzzleloader hunt with a 10 gauge and 30-30? More in the future, just because like that can be like a full video idea, whereas right now just simply hunting the map is intriguing, you know, enough to me that I just want to get out there and do it, if that makes sense. Did I miss? Jordan, thank you so much for the super chat once again, man. Ooh. Tell you what, we're going to be right here looking for collared pecker. That's a max weight track. We got his drinks and everything, so I'll definitely check here for this evening's video. Anyway, I find the rendered glitch to be a welcome challenge to make vital shots. Has it been taken care of in this new update? It has been, to my knowledge. When I tried it in the early access, it was working fine. Scarecrow had some weird things where he was fast traveling and experiencing the rendered glitch, like after he shot animals, but... Oh, awkward. Yeah, I think it's mostly working now. But yeah, thank you so much once again, man. I really do appreciate the support. And Snakehead as well, you know how there are some animals on multiple maps. How would you feel about each map they're on having their own unique fur type? That would be neat. That would give you really something to, like, let's say for red deer, actually hunt Hirschfelden for, and like roe deer and stuff as well. It would really incentivize hunting certain maps more. I think that would be good. I like that idea. Okay, we're going to go back to the trophy lodge. We're going to mount a... Oh, not this lodge, though. We're going to go to the second lodge. We're going to mount a turkey and a pheasant. Pigmail smoked. Holy. IceQ, thanks for the super chat. Love your channel. It's taught me heaps. I'm glad to hear it, man. Really glad it's been helpful for you. Alright, just for the heck of it, we're going to grab this light brown fella right here. June 25th. Okay. So, trophy manager, we need saved harvests. We're going to tax the turkey. And how did I do that? That must be the last, yeah, it's the last one saved, never mind. Nah, I definitely did something wrong. I don't know what I did exactly, but I taxed something by accident. Not a big deal. Anyway, now if we go to multi-mounts, we want the fleeing pheasants. We're going to do molting and gray. And then we also have a multi-mount for 2 turkey types, wherever that is. Light brown Rio Grande and light brown Merriam. I don't know, can those go here? Oh, they can. How does that work? Oh dear. Maybe it's not supposed to go there? I might have broke it. Oh no, it does work, okay. Little delayed. That's cool they made it fit on there. Well, that actually opens up more options for what I'm going to do with the trophy lodge then. Cool. I like it. And then, let's see if we can set up the pheasant. I try to plug the channels I love as much as possible. I really do appreciate you, man. I really, really do. We definitely need deer and velvet. That is another, like, potential rare as well. But just something that would be, like, summer maps, a good idea I think they could kind of incorporate. I think because that horn thing is on this table, we'll just sort of go with, I spun the wrong way, but it's fine. Something like this. Shows them off pretty decent. And let's see, spot for, I mean, just for the heck of it. I don't even know, what is this? Just a female mountain lion. Take that down, and did they fix the thing? I think they did. Nice. The trophy manager finally. It's not all out of order. Cool. I wasn't aware that was fixed in the early access, but that's a really good sign. Alright. Albino bighorn. Couple of cool pheasants and turkeys. You clicked close, not place trophy? Oh. Don't mind me. Sorry. Don't mind me. And she lives in Georgia. That's why I was down there for the last week. Anyway. Couple of cool trophies from Rancho Del Arroyo. Like I said earlier, I don't want to spend too much time here over EW stream, so we're going to wrap up. Somebody's asking what's a Merriam turkey. It's the turkeys that we had on Silver Ridge Peaks and Te Awaroa. It's just a subspecies of turkeys. So the Rio Grande are the ones that live like more in the south, I think also more like southwest. And then Merriams are like more western North America. We got David coming in with the super chat, so as we wait for that alert to go off, we'll kind of just, I think, admire the pheasants specifically. They did a really good job for them, and I'm looking forward to getting diamonds and rares of those. What I'm likely to do here is actually go and play multiplayer and have breakfast, so maybe if I kill anything cool, that'll just be the subject of today's video. But anyway, looking forward to getting some multi-mounts for the main lodge. David, thank you so much for the super chat. Been a sub for a long time. Love the channel. Thank you, man. I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you sticking around as well. Like I said, EW is now live if you want to check out their stream. I'm going to watch it. I want to hear what they have to say about some of the issues that have been found, specifically the fur type bug. Let me show you real quick. I think it's going to crash, though. Probably going to crash. I hope it doesn't. Maybe they fixed it. A lot of times switching from Spring Creek Manor to Saseka Safari crashes my game. Good so far. Cross my fingers. Do a vid show me how to flush pheasants. Either whistle or like run at them when they're defensive and hiding. If you guys haven't seen the fur type bug, those of you that have been around for a while will know that this is supposed to be a multi-mount with a diamond albino right here and diamond piebald right here, but they're displaying as commons, so that needs to be fixed. So that's the thing that I want to watch the stream for specifically. Coyotes have the same issue. This coyote on the right is supposed to be a piebald, so we'll see what they have to say for all such things over there on the stream. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I see Ethan coming in with the super chat as well. I'm going to read that before the alert goes off. Love your vids. Do you think you're going to do a hunt where you hunt a diamond turkey on each map or beginner series? Definitely going to do something hunting a turkey on each map for sure. I don't know exactly what yet, but yeah, at some point here, we're going to do something with it. And thank you for the super chat as well. As for beginner series, by the way, soon we're going to do some kind of new beginner series thing. I did enjoy hunting as a level 1 on a Rancho on the early access, so definitely I intend to do that as well. Anyway, official last wrapping up sentence. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the support as always, and hopefully you guys enjoy Rancho Del Arroyo, and I will see you actually in this evening's video yet. Bye!